Alright, so this is video number 4 of my guinea pig series, and this one is related to bedding. The bedding is the stuff that they walk on, the stuff that they sleep on. That's what you see inside of there, on the ground, on the floor. So one of them, one type of bedding is called wood shavings, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's pieces of wood that were shaved or cut up. The second type of bedding is called paper bedding, and it looks like popcorn, little pieces of paper or whatever. And the third type is called fleece, which is pretty much the only one that I use. I don't use the other two, and I'll explain why. So the reason I go with fleece over the other two, first, I don't use the paper bedding because when I put this inside, my guinea pig started chewing on this. She thought it was food, and she wouldn't sleep on it. She wouldn't walk on it, nothing. She would just eat it. So I stopped using this because, it's not food. It was supposed to be for her to lay on and stuff, and I don't even know if that stuff is good to eat. It's probably safe, but I'm not gonna use that. As for this one was kind of common sense. I don't think a guinea pig wants to walk on something that's really hard or something that's really sharp. So just like a human being, you don't want to be walking around on concrete or rocks, sharp objects with your feet. There's a reason that people walk with their everybody's outside with their shoes, their socks, their sandals, their slippers or something. You don't want to be walking on something hard. You want to walk on something soft, and you want to sleep on something soft. So that's why I say guinea pigs are no different from humans. And so the reason I go with the fleece, by the way, is that you buy one of these, you only pay one price, and this will last a lifetime. You can use it over and over as many times as you want. And when you buy this, however, you use it once, and then you have to buy it over and over, because after they pee or they poop on top of this, you have to throw this in the trash. And so then you go and you buy more, then you go and you buy more, then you have to keep going back to the store to buy more and more, and it kind of didn't make sense to me. So that's the reason I went with this. This is going to last a lifetime. I can keep using this over and over. The only thing I do is I wash it once a week. It's just like clothes, you wash it in the regular laundry place. And some people, I guess they wash it every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks, but I do mine every week. And as for what I use to wash it, I use this because it doesn't have any odor and it doesn't have any scent. And also, vinegar. Oh yeah, I also use vinegar because vinegar kills bacteria, and that's from when they poo or they pee or whatever. So I mix that with some vinegar, 1 cup of vinegar, and that's how I wash this fleece. Pretty much that's how I wash everything that's in there, actually. All the little houses you see, all the tunnels, everything you see, that's how I wash it. So yeah, another thing I like about fleece is the different designs. If you go to a store and you look at this, it's only what you see. You're only gonna get that brown piece of wood right there, and that's it. And this. But with the fleece, there's different colors, there's different patterns, there's different designs. And just like a human being, a guinea pig likes variety. They like bright little colors. They like colorful things. They don't want something boring and something dull. So I use this, and while there are a lot of well, not a lot, but a few sellers that will already have a bunch of different designs, certain sellers will let you buy your own your own fabric, your design basically, and then you mail it to them, and then they'll put it together. They'll put the fleece together, they'll build it. So that's what I did with this one. This is a Ren and Stimpy fleece. Let me show it bigger. And I really like Ren and Stimpy, and it's just colorful, it's bright, it looks really really cool. So that's the reason I go with fleece instead of the other two. I'm sure certain people are using the other two, there's nothing wrong with it, but for me, I wouldn't use them, and that one I definitely cannot use because she's just eating it. So that's my reason for going with the fleece. Now the fleece will be more expensive than the other two, but that's for good reason. It lasts pretty much forever. You're only paying it once, you only pay one price, and you can use it over and over. And so that's my advice for the bedding. To at least for me, I would go with the fleece. And thanks for watching. Oh yeah, the last thing that I forgot to mention, when a guinea pig poops or pees, it will slide in between these little things and get to the bottom. So because of that, people will put a newspaper on the bottom of this or on the bottom of that. So they'll put like a newspaper or a towel, then they put this on top. They put newspaper or towel, then they put this on top. And even with this, some people will put like a newspaper or a towel underneath it, I use a really skinny, slim little piece of sheet that looks like this underneath mine. But overall, I don't really have to put anything under it because my guinea pigs don't seem to really, you know, poop or pee that much. This will absorb, I believe it's like 80 to 90% of whatever it is they pee or poo on there. So most of it is being sucked into like the middle of this fleece right here, and very little actually drips to the bottom. Almost nothing for me anyway. I only have, I think, one little piece of newspaper in the left and one little piece of newspaper in the right. So two little squares out of all that's there. It's probably only using like 5% of you know, all the room. So overall, you don't really have to put anything underneath, but some people do that. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.